There are two types of charisma. There is the charisma of the light, and there is the charisma of the dark. I'm telling you, he's the charisma of the dark. He's a bully. But he has all the charm of a devil. Yes, he does. He can look at you and curse you and put you down, and then he will look at you with those eyes, and he will charm you, and you will forget. We've seen that many, many, many times. But now, there's another. There's another light. There's another kind of charisma. The charisma of the twinkling eye. The charisma that transforms and awakens. We saw that in Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach. We studied with Shlomo Carlebach. He was my brother. I was his secretary. I gathered the people together for the teachings. I booked his concerts. I sat with him. I learned from him. He had a charisma. I call him the Pied Piper because through his singing and his joy, he brought people back to their faith. However, he had no time to teach them because he was a Pied Piper. So when people came and he woke them up, he sent them to this yeshiva, to this school, to this teacher. And he brought many people back to their faith. Shlomo would say to me, I want to go to so-and-so, book me a concert. I'll take nothing less than $1,500, but I'll take $1,000 if they offer. And then he would say to me, there's an ashram in California. Call them. Book me a concert there. I will pay for it. And why? Because there was one Jewish boy, one little boy, who he wanted to bring back to Yiddishkeit. That's who this man was. And I watched him over and over and over again. As each person would come in front of him, he would say, "Oh, my Hannah, you are the most beautiful person in the whole world, the smartest person in the whole world. Oh, how wonderful you are." And they would smile and they would be happy and they'd be joyous. And then the next person would come and he says, "Ya Sadiq, oh, you are my all, you are my best, you are the most wonderful person in the world." And every person who came felt that he was speaking to them, even though you were hearing him say the same thing to the person before. Because he has such love in his heart, such joy in his heart. He was a charismatic light. He was a Pied Piper bringing people to the love of God. Monitor that to Trump and Shlomo Carlebach. We could talk of Hazrat Tirvalayat in Naya Khan in the same way. And we could speak of my Sheikh, Muzaffar Effendi, who was just full of love and light and with sweetness and filled with knowledge. When we are ready, this world, to have some true knowledge, imparted to us as the we people of this world. When you are in the state of me, you have no trust in anyone. You have to know. I have to know exactly what's going on. In the state of me, you do not trust the FBI. In the state of trust, you do not trust the government. In the state of me, you lack understanding, and all you care about is the me. What can you do for me? Who am I? I am the world resounds around me. Take the M of me, turn it around, and it becomes we. Yes, we. In the state of we, one has trust. You can only be in the state of we when you are awakened. We did tell you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a hadith, and there are many of these, it's worth repeating, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put us to sleep. Since He is the controller, the awakener, the destroyer. And when we wake up, we will be less honest, less forthright, less understanding, less knowledgeable, and we will believe that we are fine and everything is okay. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will come again. And will put us to sleep. And when we wake up, we will be less honorable, less forthright, less understanding, less caring, less honest. We will be filled with greed, and we will think this is normal. And this will continue until someone will say to us, I can only do business with so-and-so and so-and-so. That you can't trust anybody. And we are in a state where we cannot trust anybody. It is proven to us over and over and over again. But the good news is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has transmitted by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to us that Allah will also bring knowledge back into the world, awakening back into the world, so much so that we will reside in the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will reside there for a time, and we will be happy. Again, Allah will bring darkness and tyranny back into the world, so much so that we would think that the day of resurrection, the day of Qiyamah will come, and we will be sad, and we will be tormented, and we will live in dire need. And then Allah will bring back light and beauty. And again, He will bring darkness. And this will continue to the end of time. So, my friends, We do not know when the end of time is. But we have received the warning that it's getting close. Many years ago, Sheikh Nazim Naqshbandi, sir, my friend, gave a sohbet to me in the sense of the we. For 2 hours, he looked directly at this fakir with congregation around, and he spoke directly on this subject of end times. Do not think that I am dark, for I am not dark. I am not really of this world, never have been of this world. From the moment I was born, and before I knew God, I always knew God. I always knew God. I've been tormented by Him. I've been kicked, and I've been I've had my head burned by 11 heads of tardigrades. We should always start a sohbet with, "Oh God, open my heart, loosen my tongue, and may the words that come forth be from Thee." There are many different ways of saying that, but that should be the thought. Sheikh Aziz taught me that many years ago. Well, the tongue opened up. The heart opened up. The tongue became loose. And now the tongue, after some 20 minutes, has gotten tight. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. May He take you into His arms and bundle you in the love of humanity. I say to you, Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I love